What does it mean to truly connect with God? To see Him not just as a distant deity, but as a constant companion guiding every step of your life. How does one invite His grace, transform devotion into a sacred connection, and make Him the very heartbeat of existence? These profound questions find their answers through none other than the enlightened Siddhar Thirumoolar, an eternal guide who merged with Shiva thousands of years ago and continues to illuminate the path for seekers through his timeless masterpiece, the Tirumandiram. In today's video, we dive into his teachings, exploring the intimate bond between the devotee and the divine through songs 26 to 30. Welcome back to the Tirumandiram series, where ancient wisdom meets modern seekers. If you're joining us for the first time, I encourage you to watch the previous parts and the Siddhar series, which offer a solid foundation on the Tirumandiram and the great Siddhar Thirumoolar. You'll find the links to those in the description below. To support this channel, please like, share and be part of the sacred mission to spread Thirumandiram to many seekers by sharing the series with your friends and family. Now let's dive into song 26.
தொடர்ந்து நின்றானே தொழுமென் தொழுதால் படர்ந்து நின்றான் பரிபாரகமுற்றும் கடந்து நின்றான் கமலம் மலர் மேலே உடந்திருந்தான் அடி புண்ணியமாமே.
In this song, தொடர்ந்து நின்றானை தொழுமின் means to worship the one who exists always. In the second line, படர்ந்து நின்றான் பரிபாரக முற்றும் means he is the all-pervading presence spread across the vast expanse of the universe, touching every corner of creation. And in the third line, கடந்து நின்றான் கமலம் மலர் மேலே means he transcends all, residing beyond the Sahasrara, the crown chakra, the ultimate plane of consciousness. And finally, the last line, Udandirindhanadi Punniyamame, signifies that yet this all-encompassing Shiva is also within us, dwelling in every living being as a guiding light within. His presence within our very being is a true blessing or punya that leads us on the right path. So this song reminds us that Shiva is both the infinite cosmos and the intimate core of our soul, urging us to look inward and recognize the divine guiding us from within. Now let us move to song 27.
சந்தியனத்தக்க தாமரை வாழ்முகத்து அந்தமில் ஈசன் அருள் நமக்கே என்று நந்தியை நாளும் வணங்கப்படுமவர் புந்தியினுள்ளே புகுந்து நின்றானே.
In the first line, Sandhi refers to the intersection or merging point. It symbolizes the physical merging for Vriddhi, which happens because of the life force energy that starts above the Mooladhara chakra. This place of merging is Sandhi. It also represents the ultimate union in the Sahasrara chakra, where the individual soul or Jiva merges with the Supreme Paramatma, both made possible by Lord Shiva's presence. In the next line, Andamil Isan Arul Namakke Indru emphasizes the power of unwavering faith, reminding us to firmly believe in Isan's blessings as our guiding force. In the third line, Nandiyai naalum vanangap Padumavar. Here, Nandi symbolizes Lord Shiva himself. It talks about those who worship Shiva with devotion every day. And finally, in the fourth line, Pundiyinulle pugundu nindrane. The word Pundi here means buddhi or intellect. So for those who worship Lord Shiva with such dedication, he resides within their intellect, guiding their thoughts and decisions with divine wisdom. So this song affirms that for those who place their trust in Lord Shiva and worship him daily, he becomes their inner guide. Residing within their intellect, he leads them to discover his divine presence within their own chakras, ultimately helping them to attain union with him on their spiritual journey. So that concludes song 27. Now let's move to song 28.
இணங்கி நின்றான் எங்குமாகி நின்றானும் பிணங்கி நின்றான் பின் முன்னாகி நின்றானும் உணங்கி நின்றான் அமராபதிநாதன் வணங்கி நின்றார்க்கே வழி துணையாமே.
This song beautifully reveals the omnipresence and divine nature of Lord Shiva. In the first line, Inangi Nindran, Yengumagi Nindranum, it emphasizes that Lord Shiva is present everywhere, including within us. Inangi Nindran means he who is present inside us, within us. His presence is what gives us life, and without him, we would be lifeless. In the second line, Pinangi Nindran, Pinmunnagi Nindranum. Here, the word Pinangi Nindran highlights that Shiva exists beyond time, remaining hidden to those who do not seek to understand him. Mun Pinnagi. This word reminds us that Shiva is both the oldest and the most recent, transcending all dualities of time. The third line refers to Shiva as Amarapati-Nathan, the chief of Devas, and Unangi Nindran portrays him as the one who accomplishes everything effortlessly with mere will or sankalpa without needing to act directly. Finally, in the fourth line, Vanangi Nindrarke Vadithunayame, it is revealed that for those who truly trust and surrender to Shiva, he becomes their constant companion. That is, Vadithunai means a companion on the way. So, he becomes constant companion and guide through life's journey. So, this song teaches us that Lord Shiva reveals himself only to those who wholeheartedly trust and surrender to him, while remaining hidden to those who do not seek to understand his divine presence. This is like an extension to song 8, where we discussed about the two types of compassion. If you remember, it's Arakarunai and Marakarunai. So that concludes the song 28. Now let's move to 29.
காணனில்லாயடியேற்கு உறவு யாருளர் நாணகில்லேன் உன்னை நான் தழுவிக் கொள்ள கோணனில்லாத குணத்து அடியார் மனத்து ஆனியனாகி அமர்ந்து நின்றானே.
This song illustrates the intimate relationship between Lord Shiva and his devoted followers. Let's start with the third line for better understanding. Here, Konan illada gunathu adiyar manathu. In this line, Konan refers to a devotee who is faultless in their surrender, completely absorbed in thoughts of Shiva and accepting their karma. For such devoted souls, what happens is in the fourth line. Aaniyagi amarndu nindrane. Ani here refers to nail. So for such devoted souls, their minds become nailed or steady with Lord Shiva, who bestows his grace upon them. Now coming back to the first line, Kananillai அடியேற்கு உறவு யார் உளர். This line reflects the ultimate relationship. Here, உறவு யார் உளர், asking what other bond or relation could guide the jiva or soul on its complete journey. அடியேற்கு காண நில்லாய் describes Shiva as everything a devotee needs, standing as their ultimate support and refuge. The second line, உன்னை நான் தழுவிக் கொள்ள நாண கில்லேன், emphasizes devotees' heartfelt gratitude and unwavering love for Shiva, who is their eternal relative and guide in life's journey. The devotee longs to embrace him tightly without hesitation or shyness, fully acknowledging his grace and presence in their lives. Have you ever felt deep, intimate connection with the divine, or perhaps aspired to experience such a profound bond? What does that relationship mean to you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your reflections and experiences. So this song is a testament to the profound bond between Shiva and his devotees, a connection built on love, surrender and unwavering trust in the supreme consciousness. Now let's move to song 30.
வானின்று அழைக்கும் மழை போல் இறைவனும் தான் நின்று அழைக்கும் கொள் என்று தயங்குவார். ஆனின்று அழைக்கும் அது போல் என் நந்தியை நான் இன்று அழைப்பது ஞானம் கருதியே.
In the first line, வான் நின்று அழைக்கும் மழை போல் means the rain that showers by itself. The next line, தானின்று அழைக்கும் கொல் என்று தயங்குவோர், reflects on how some people hesitate, wondering if God will come into their lives on His own to grant blessings without them making an effort. In the third line, ஆனின்று அழைக்குமது போல், the analogy of a newborn calf crying out for its mother's milk is used to illustrate the deep yearning a devotee must have for divine knowledge, that is jnana. In the final line, என் நந்தியை நான் இன்று அழைப்பது ஞானம் கருதியே. Here, Thirumoolar shares his own experience of crying out to his Guru Nandi with an intense hunger for Atma Jnana, that is for self-realization. He explains that while Shiva's grace is always present like rain, true Jnana is given only to those who sincerely and wholeheartedly seek it. Just as a mother cow responds to her hungry calf, Shiva affirms his presence to the devotee through Nadam, the sacred sound heard in the final stages of merging with him. The key message here is clear. When you genuinely seek Jnana, Jnana will seek you too. So with that, we come to an end to this song. If this video resonated with you, please support this work by liking, sharing and commenting. It makes a significant difference in spreading these teachings to other seekers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider joining this journey of divine wisdom. Thank you for watching, and we'll meet again in another one.